What's going on, y'all? Actually, the weather, as I mentioned in some other videos, is cleared up, so I'm able to run cars a little bit. So I'm back out here with my Arrma Typhon. I'm actually running it on a 3S LiPo, of course. 50C is one of the reaction type LiPo batteries, but I'm just gonna do a quick run out here with this. Just kind of crack fiending. Y'all know how it is when you ain't driven your cars in a while because of the weather, and you're actually able to get out and do it. So you're like, yeah. Probably won't be going off-road for a while because the weather is interesting here. Doing a little bit of drifting. But boy, I tell you, it feels good to get out and drive an RC car. And that crash you guys saw, that wasn't mine, that was a friend of mine. We were racing and he hit a curve. Or he hit the actual handicap ramp where you can go onto the sidewalk from the street to the, I guess, inside the store or whatever. And his car flew up in the air and just hit that pole dead on. And I mean, he was flying too. I wish I had recorded it, but I didn't. I didn't get it recorded. Because that would have been pretty awesome to see that and replay it over again. I know he's pretty upset, and he does have a lot more broke on it than we had anticipated. His rear A-arms broke on it. He needs a new chassis, of course. He's going to need a center differential and stuff. So he did break a little bit more than we thought, other than just the chassis as he looked through it. But splish splash, splish splash. But he'll get it back together. And some of you guys asking, oh, if it was a 6S, what would have happened and stuff? He would have had a bent chassis. I believe I saw one comment on it. I don't know what your name is. I can't remember it off bat, so my bad on that. But you're right, because that's what I was thinking about when somebody asked. The 6S probably wouldn't have broke or something. No, it would have bent the chassis. And he would have had to buy a new chassis for it because he hit it hard. So, and you're right, a $20 chassis is cheaper than a $67 chassis. So he'll probably pay about over 100 in parts possibly for that. So we'll see. But yeah, if it had been the 6S version, yeah, it would have hit harder because you got to understand that one, it's got that aluminum chassis, so it possibly would have been, it probably would have. And two, it's going to be a lot heavier as well. So it's carrying a lot more weight through the air. So maybe if you guys have a 6S Typhon you want to try, come out here and do what he did. And hit that pole, see what happens. But all in all, this for me, this has been a good experience with this car. If you were thinking about getting an 8-scale buggy, I mentioned before, go ahead and get this. It's $299, about $220 with tax, or I'm sorry, $320 with tax. And you're going to get about, I'd say, between 45 to about close to 50 miles per hour out the box. I'd recommend some high-C LiPos. I wouldn't get no 35. I wouldn't get no 25Cs, definitely. You see I'm running 50C in here. And I would also recommend, if you're going to do any modifications to this, is there's an adjustable motor mount out for this. I would go ahead and get that because I think the sweet spot for this buggy is going to be about a 17 or 18 tooth pinion gear. So I plan on getting one at some point and doing some experimentation with it. So I think I'm probably going to do about a 17 in here because that'll be good for running on and off road with it. So, but you can't beat them. I just, none of the four. I mean, you really can't. I'm still, when the weather clears up, going to get all four of them out and just run them and let you guys see all four run. Probably an open parking lot area like this, so you guys can see the differences in the performance of them. And I can tell you guys, talk to you about the performance as I'm running them. Of course, I've had the Sentin the longest. And I have yet to break anything on that. Not that I'm trying to break anything, but the Sentin is the fastest of all 4 of them from me running so far. I mean, I know it has a bigger pinion gear in it, but smaller tires, but I figured that would compensate for the smaller pinion gears in here, but it doesn't. It actually is faster. So, but with that speed, you are going to have to drill some holes in that body or cut some slits in that body, because it will start catching air and parachuting and flipping back. So I still have yet to do that. Once I figure out some of the sweet spots on there, I will do a video and I will trim it up and I will show you guys what I did, so y'all won't be catching air on 3S and you can run 50+ miles per hour and not have to worry about your car flipping back in the air. And that's any short course truck. I believe Proline released a body a couple years ago for short course trucks that kind of has areas where you can cut that out and not have to worry about that. So I think the only thing that's broke on this, that's not really broke, is the body is cracked. One of my friends was driving this, and I'm not sure what he was doing, but he ran into us full speed underneath the car, and he cracked the body up. So, but he's a good friend. He went ahead and got me another body. So appreciate that, dog. I know he's gonna see this video. Now, I would say out of all these cars, this one has been one of the most enjoyable ones next to the Granite. The Big Rock and stuff I like too. I'm going to have to do some adjustments on there. But out of all the cars thus far from this series, get this to focus in just a little bit. There we go. I've enjoyed driving this almost the most. I'd say this would be first. The Granite would be second. The Granite and the Citroen are going to be tied for second. And then the Big Rock's going to be third with that. But I still enjoy them all for different reasons. So this is just, since it's an 8-scale buggy style, it does perform a little bit better than the other ones because of the wider A-arms and stuff on here as well. But I got some stuff in mind when some parts get in stock. I plan on putting wider A-arms on some of the other cars and running those as well to see the differences in performance for those. So, but anyway, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. And if you got one of these, put some comments down below. I'd like to see what you guys have done to them so far. Put some links to some parts you've uploaded, or put some links to some parts you've put on here. And I'll try to make sure that YouTube doesn't flag that for spam. So thanks, guys, for watching.